Bonjour tout le monde, ça va bien? I hope you're really well. Bienvenue à la classe aujourd'hui. So welcome to lesson today, and we're on the last lesson of Tu aimes ça? Do you like that? Okay, so we've been looking this week at opinions about food and how to give reasons about why we like or dislike them. We've also been looking at our negative forms, and we've also been practicing our near future tense. Okay, so today we're just going to consolidate what we've learned this week. Alors, pour commencer, tu dois trouver les paires. So for your starter task, I want you to find the pairs in the sentences, okay? So match them. Now it says write the sentences in French and English, but you can do that afterwards. So your starter task, you can just go 1A, 2B, 3C, etc. Okay, so it can be super quick. So just take about 2 minutes to match them up, okay, with 1A, 2B, 3B, CD, etc. Okay, c'est très bien. You can just pause while you read those and do that task. Alors, on va corriger. So let's have a little look at how you did. Okay, so the correction, so let's look at them. So first of all, it says 1C. So, je ne peux pas manger de viande parce que je suis végétarien. So what does that mean? I cannot eat meat because I am a vegetarian. Now, what I want you to do is écrivez la phrase en français et en anglais. So I want you, as we're going along now correcting, to please write the sentence down in your book in French and in English, because you are going to be using these sentences in your writing task today, okay? Because you're going to be writing about what you like and don't like and the reason why. So please write them in your book. Alors, le 2, so the answer to 2 was B. So let's have a look at that. Je ne peux pas boire du lait puisque je suis allergique. So I cannot drink milk because I am allergic. Okay, that's a great reason, isn't it? And you'll use that always. I think that's really useful. Alors, le toi, c'est I. So let's look at that. Je mange beaucoup de fruits parce que ça apporte des vitamines. So I eat a lot of fruit because they give you vitamins, or because literally in French we're saying because they carry vitamins, but because they give you vitamins. Okay, lovely. That's another lovely sentence. Le 4 goes with a. So let's see. Je ne peux pas manger de porc parce que je suis musulman. Okay, so I cannot eat pork because I am Muslim. Now, what gender is the person saying this sentence? Well done. They are masculine. Why? How did you know they were masculine? Because there's no E on the end of this. Well spotted. Alors, so 5 goes with D. So let's read that. Je ne mange pas de bœuf car ma famille est hindoue. So I don't eat beef, or I don't eat meat because my family is Hindu. Okay, so très bien. Make sure, please, that you write them down in French and in English. And pause while you're doing this. You should have done it as we're going along, but don't take longer than 3-4 minutes to finish that. Maintenant, on va écouter. So, écoute, Hugo parle à 4 copains, frais ou fond. So, for this task, Hugo is speaking to 4 friends, and you need to say whether these sentences are true or false. Vrai is true, or faux is false. Okay, so I'm going to give you time to read the sentences in English before I play. That's the strategy. Read the questions first. Okay, what's the strategy? Read the question first, look for key words, and then listen for those key words. Okay, so I'm going to do the first one with you. So Vanessa does not like cereals, but she loves bread for breakfast. So I know before I even start listening, I know that doesn't like is n'aime pas, and I know cereal is céréales. So it's going to be something like Vanessa n'aime pas du céréal, but she loves bread. So I know that's adore. So elle adore, and I know bread is pain, du pain, and I know breakfast is petit déjeuner. So I know now what I need to be listening out for. Okay, so that's the strategy. Do that with the rest of them before we start to play.
va? C'est super Skype, non? Alors Vanessa, qu'est-ce que tu aimes manger le matin?
Je déteste les céréales le matin, mais j'adore le pain grillé avec du beurre et de la confiture. Et toi, Théo?
Moi, je ne suis pas difficile. J'aime tout et je mange de tout. Et j'ai toujours faim. Et toi, Zara?
Ici, à la Martinique, il fait très chaud. Alors j'adore manger des fruits et des légumes. Et en plus, c'est bon. Et toi, Thomas?
Je préfère la viande. Et surtout les hamburgers avec du ketchup. Mais le poisson, j'ai horreur de ça. Et toi, Hugo? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes manger? J'adore le poisson. Mais je déteste les légumes verts. Ok. Merci les copains. À bientôt. À plus.
Okay, now there's a few, before we start correcting, there's a few little things that actually I missed out on saying there. So whenever you're doing a listening, I want you to look for the visual clues. So it's not just about reading the questions which you've done. Read the questions, look for the keywords, but actually before you even did that, there was a brilliant clue there, and that was your visual clue. So you know before you start that this little fellow, he's on his computer, he's got his headphones on, and he's having a chat with some friends. Okay, so I know that he's going to be asking some questions to his friends. Now, I just noticed as well as I was listening that there's Vanessa, Theo, Sarah, Thomas, and Hugo. So there's actually 5 people speaking in the conversation. Okay, so that was a lot of people to listen out for. So if you had maybe looked at the visual clue beforehand and also read the question, you would know that there's going to be 5 people speaking. Okay, so let's go through and correct that and see how you got on. Alors, let's just see. So, first one was true, c'est vrai. Theo, that wasn't true. He said, je mange tout. He said, I eat everything. C'est vrai, she likes vegetables. C'est fond, he loves meat, he said. Et c'est fond, he doesn't like fish. Okay, so Hugo likes fish and green vegetables. That was completely false. Okay, c'est très bien. Now, on va continuer with the final task. On va écrire maintenant. So this is where you get to show off. So I want you to write at least 4 sentences about what you eat and drink and include opinions and justifications that you've learned this week. So let's look at a little model sentence. So, j'adore le jambon, c'est top. Je mange d'habitude des sandwichs au jambon pour déjeuner la semaine. Cependant, j'ai horreur des légumes verts. J'aime aussi la viande et les frites. C'est délicieux. Par contre, ma sœur ne mange jamais de viande car elle est végétarienne. Okay, c'est très bien. That's your lovely little model. So you're including opinions, you're including the partitive article, so some. You're including your negatives. Remember, your partitive article just goes to do in the negative. You're including your near future tense, so je vais manger, and a variety of vocabulary and your adjectives, and make sure they agree. Okay, so I'm going to leave you at that pour aujourd'hui. Make sure that you do a lovely little paragraph, 4 sentences, and upload so your teacher can enjoy those. Merci beaucoup, c'est tout pour cette semaine. Bon fin de semaine, enjoy your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Merci, à bientôt.